Yeah, there's not much news.
Oh, hey, we're live.
Yep, we
are?
are.
Yes. All right. So, well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Hunting with Friends podcast for the 29th of November, 2012. I'm here with Theo.
Hello.
And Kino.
Hello.
And I have no idea we're hunting today. I don't know why Kino is riding him like a horse either.
Because she likes it, I think, for some weird reason.
Still rather strange.
That
Oh my
one
god, are
Kino
those
is strange.
cone dual swords?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, those are awesome. They only had the hammer when I played.
You get them from an ice cream product in Japan. They come with the code.
That's awesome. I wonder if you can import that ice cream. No, I wouldn't think so. Okay, so what's up first?
Hardcore berry.
Hardcore berry.
Hardcore berry.
Big pitfall trap, but I guess it doesn't matter much anyway for hardcore.
Pitfall trap doesn't work here, remember?
Ugh.
Trap does work here.
Yeah.
Oh, in this place, I thought we were talking about, like, oh crap, I got the wrong greatsword, go me.
Do you want to retire and get a great sword?
Great job. Okay, so I think first thing we'll do is unless you have something to say, we'll do some Monster Hunter news. So there's been too terribly much news lately. One of the biggest things I've seen is a glimpse at the second new weapon type for Monster Hunter 4. Whoa, quest retire. Anyway, and if you get the second new weapon type for Monster Hunter 4. Now, all we're getting right now is out of an issue of Famitsu magazine, which is kind of a game magazine in Japan, for those of you who don't know, and it's a silhouette of the weapon, and it looks kind of like a mix between a greatsword and a trident. I've heard it called the Trident, but I don't really have much more info other than that. And it says the weapon will be revealed in the December 13th issue, so next month's issue we'll be able to find out what it is. In other news, the Rothlo Scales blog, the place where I get most of my information, he's actually now affiliated with the Minigard forum, so you guys can now see that on a link there, and you'll be able to go there and check out all the grand source of information that's there as well. That just hit me that I need to put this on Do Not Disturb. Yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the news we have, unless you guys have something else to add.
There's nothing I haven't looked up lately except for new Monster Hunting events. You could say the new Did You Know stuff too if you'd like.
Oh, yes. Let's go and we'll check out the Did You Knows. I haven't done one of these in a long time, I think. Alright, so we have a couple Did You Knows here. One of them is Young Garuga was only in Monster Hunter DOS if you hooked up Monster Hunter Portable with the USB cable from your PSP to the PS2. If not, Young Garuga was locked content. That's kind of unique, actually. I have yet to actually see something like that in the game. Like, I know there's a lot of Nintendo did stuff like Nintendo did a lot of stuff like that on the GameCube and things, but not a PSP to PS2 game. And we'll do one more, I think. It's a good one on here about Odebatarasu. Past all the mini. Oh yeah, by the way, on the blog you can now check out the Monster Hunter Illustrations Volume 2. Most of that, if not all of it, has been posted on the blog. It's got a lot of really cool stuff here, like concept art for Jinoga and other monsters. Looks like there's concept art for Conlos as well, being in a desert, which is kind of weird.
I'm still uploading more.
Okay, so there's some more of that. Alright, let's see. A lot of this, wow. Many new Monster Hunter Frontier, small things, small event things. You can get stuff for your duck and all sorts of other things. Here we go, here's another Did You Know. As a Contour and a Conlos are known as gods in Monster Hunter lore, a Contour being the god of the underworld, a Conlos being the god of the heavens, Monster Hunter Frontier expands on this and adds a new one, the god of the earths, being Odebatarasu. Or Odebatarasu, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And apparently it's really weak, and have we fought one of those yet?
I think we did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as long as, pretty sure, it says we've got 5 people watching this, and I don't see 5 people. Okay. So, let's see. Oh my god. This is hardcore, right? This doesn't feel like it's so much more powerful than the other. Oh. Okay, that was
Okay,
that was a Rasta. I was like, saw somebody die, and it's like, oh god. I was like, right as I said that, I realized it was a Rasta. That feels like a normal attack. I'm waiting to see a new attack on this thing, because I actually haven't seen anybody fight this yet.
It's, just give it time.
It'd be kind of cool to see like a third rage mode, as opposed to a second one. Or not second, a second and a third rage mode. Yeah, so those you don't know,
there it is. It's doing one now.
Like the backflip thing, that's pretty awesome. Holy cow, that was cool. You must not be getting very much lag at all. I mean, I saw that almost immediately after you said it. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Baruchiros is one of the Monster Hunter Frontier only monsters. Along with this, it's got a similar monster. This this one is Lightning Element. The other one is Dragon Element. That's Duragiros. We fought that several times in the podcast, and I think we've actually yet to beat one.
Like
actually, you already beat one without, you know.
I mean, as a full podcast group, I don't think we've ever actually killed a. Well, we have killed one. We never actually completed a quest with Baruchiros in it though, because we always failed. We did kill it.
It was the last one or the last one before. That was something I think it was.
It was in the Haunted Hunt.
Oh yeah, it was, but that wasn't a 4-man podcast group like we used to do. That was season 2.
That just makes it even more impressive.
It does make it even more impressive. Was that hardcore or was that regular?
Pretty sure we done hardcore. I think we done hardcore go, didn't we?
It might have been.
Hardcore go.
Oh my god, wow. I need to go back and watch that. I feel like I missed part of it. Alright, so let's get some fan questions in here, some subscriber questions. What do you guys in the comments in the chat bar? Any questions you guys have for us and want us to answer? It could be about anything Monster Hunter related or something else. Just go ahead. Let's see, wait for this. I'm surprised though. I've yet to see anybody die. That's definitely something aside from Rastas.
Me and Beer and
stop spamming beam on me.
Yeah, seriously. It's just like rotating beam attacks.
Why am I full of life?
This makes it easy for Kino to hit it. It's nice if it was me hitting it instead, but oh well.
It flies away like a little pansy. Little pansy.
Armpit bitchy.
Good to know. And before that, scratcher.
Stick it.
For that.
Okay. That's rather strange.
This is Kino we're talking about. It's normal.
You forgot who you're talking to.
Yeah, you have a good point. It's been way too long since we've done a podcast. It's only been like 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
I think it's been like 1 week.
It's been 2 weeks, dude.
Like 1.5 weeks. We done it just before the last match, you know?
True. I know we didn't do one last week because it was Thanksgiving break and I was out of town. The sad part was I was actually playing better internet than what I have now. Yeah, and in a little bit of other news, like regarding the cast, I've been talking to the Monster Hunter Video Podcast, trying to get someone from that to come on with us, but we weren't able to actually work anything out before the free 14 Days of Frontier expired. So that's kind of sad.
Did you even use that code yourself?
I will be honest, and I totally forgot that I had it when it expired. And so that goes totally wasted, and if Richard's watching this, he's gonna kill me.
Probably.
But he's gonna fight me first! Alright, we got a question in the comments, or in the chat. Well, I keep calling it comments, so it's YouTube.
Hey. What's the question? Can't read.
You guys are the man who laid their hand across the man who became the man of all the land.
What?
What?
That's what it says. Any of you guys are the man who laid their hand across the man who became the man of all the land.
That didn't sound like a question, that sounded like a statement.
Yeah.
It has a question at the end, so it's a question, but it's not really phrased as a question. But I'm totally gonna answer that with
okay.
Maybe. With maybe. Maybe is the answer to that.
For some reason, I'm thinking, is this a gay guy we're talking about here? Like,
I don't know.
Off the other man, then he became king of...
Well, hang on, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Why are we talking over each other?
Yeah, we do that a lot.
I forget what I was going to say. Oh well. You just
I was going to say, I don't really ask people what their orientation is because I just sort of assume that they're a person and that they're watching videos, or in this case a live stream, which will then become a video.
Maybe we have aliens watching us.
Yeah, so... I'm not really sure. I think there's probably a reference in that none of us got. But oh well. So... Yeah, for those of you who are wondering, in case you can't make the whole live stream, this will be up on YouTube on Saturday. Both parts. One part will be after the other one, and so that the moment from the moment the first part comes out, when you finish it, the second part will be out within a few minutes. So you'll be able to check out the entire thing on YouTube. Yes. Oh, and for the record, that question was asked by Croklel. Alright, we have a question here from Crazy Spike. Do you think they should make a Monster Hunter with all the monsters? Kind of like Monster Hunter Frontier, but console-based, having everything. And endurance endurance arenas, those were classic fun, I feel. What do you guys think on that?
Would be
like, do you think they should make
do it?
What do you think that they should make a Monster Hunter with all the monsters, kind of like Monster Frontier, but console based? And technically, Frontier is console based. It's on Xbox 360, but you have to have a Japanese Xbox and a Japanese router, I think, to be able to play it. And then have endurance arenas where it's just one monster after the other to see how long you can last. I would like to see some more of that, because endurance arenas, I remember those from my dabbling in DOS, and they were a lot of fun. It's definitely something that I'd like to see more of.
Oh, endurance arenas like in Unite as well. And like that Monster Hunter class, like with the Rathalos, Narga, Tiger, and Jones.
Yeah. So I think the one. Yeah, that was kind of the evolution of it. Was the Epic Hunt quests, which were just designed to be one monster after the other. But originally they were in DOS, they were an arena thing, and you get one monster after the other as well. So you wouldn't have to like search around; they just be in one place, much like the Dual Zhang was in G Rank Quest and Unite. And yes, they still have Japanese Xboxes. They still exist. People still buy them. People still play games on them. Poor man Raptor, and he's living on the moon. But yes, all right. So we have another person just joined. Any more questions we have? I'm enjoying answering questions today.
What is to give us stuff to talk about?
Got real quiet there for a second. Yeah, I get the feeling I just froze. So I'm gonna kind of be quiet and let you guys go. I hate it when this happens. Oh, hey, I'm back. Cool.
What just happened?
Oh, my Skype froze.
I can't hear Theo. He's not talking.
Oh, God.
I'm not talking.
Oh.
Of course you can't hear me if I'm not talking. And I can't remember what I was trying to hunt second now.
God.
I don't even know our list.
I don't think we even made a list for this cast. We're just like, hey, let's hunt whatever.
I kind of made one in my head, then I forgot to tell anyone. And I forgot what the second hunt I was planning was.
That probably would have been a good idea.
Actually, no, I remember. I was thinking hardcore henshu jitsu.
That's not fun.
Oh, okay.
We
should do hardcore Kutku, hardcore henshu Kutku, and hardcore henshu Ranpo. Oh God, you're so scary.
I think the dual Ranpo.
Oh, which one was wrong?
Okay.
Crap.
Velocidrome.
Velocidrome.
Velocidrome, yeah. Dosuran Posu.
Do not even if the Velocidrome, do not underestimate it because a hardcore Henshu, Ranpo, or Velocidrome, they can kick your ass.
Yeah, those things are hard at the normal level. Hardcore, just regular hardcore, lower Velocidrome is hard. At least when you're first getting into hardcore stuff, you don't have hardcore weapons. It's like an effing truck. Don't forget, we did have a request for Azure Rathalos, so...
Yeah, that'll be our last quest.
That's the last quest.
In my hair.
Hardcore Henshu Gypsaros. So hardcore, for those of you who don't know what Henshu is, that's HR 100 plus. Hardcore is style rank, which is HR 500 plus. So this technically, after you hit HR 500, you have to then get to SR 100 due to this quest. So about HR 600 or so.
We have a question.
Okay, we have
my armpit itchy again.
We have two questions. With all the cell phone, okay, if this is another one from Crazy Spike, we'll do Man Raptors next. With all the cell phone stuff they have today, they used to have those games you can scan labels and get in-game extras and treasure hunts. Monster Hunter could be a good game for that. Maybe not items per se, but maybe special hunts. That's actually they sort of still have that. It's not really a scanner device, but I was actually talking about it in the beginning with the ice cream cones. You can buy products like those ice creams, and in the packaging they have a code that allows you to get those ice cream dual swords in-game. There's also a hammer and some other stuff that I don't think they offer the hammer anymore, though.
Well, they have a great sword that looks like a Roman, or a Roman statue, and you buy this Roman Japanese manga.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of
code in like the Famitsu magazine and stuff as well.
There's actually quite a bit like stuff like I would like to see some stuff where you could get a scanner and it would scan. You could scan it. You could get special weapons. That'd be really cool. Or maybe you could scan items and actually get like potions and stuff, so you wouldn't have to go make them. I would actually really like to see that in a Monster Hunter game. Maybe they could do that with the iPhone versions and possibly beef them up a little bit because they're a little weak as it is now. Yeah, phones and QR codes. That actually would be a great part of it. Alright, one from Manraptor, or Crowclell, as he is in this chat. How good does your computer have to be to play Frontier? I look everywhere and can't find the game's specs. I don't know, I'm probably looking at the wrong place. Okay, well, think World of Warcraft, like back in vanilla. You needed like Windows XP and...
We'll put it this way. Tina's crappy computer can run Frontier.
Yeah,
her laptop is probably the worst laptop in existence.
Yeah, I'll give my specs. I could run it with no lag. I was using Overplay, of course. That's like, but I didn't have any frame rate lag even, unless it was like a really heavy quest and I was live streaming. But basically, I would have I have 4 gigs of RAM. I have a Radeon 5450, not even the HD, just 5450 graphics card, and that's basically all you really need, and you need enough space to put it on. I've got a terabyte hard drive, but that doesn't really affect how fast my game plays.
Pretty much as long as your computer isn't like one of the first computers ever made, you should be able to run it.
Yeah, I mean, if your computer's like 10 years old, you should be able to run this game. No, not that old. Probably like 8 years old, you could be able to run it.
As long as you have like XP and like good, a little bit good requirements. It's like, this is a PS2 engine. Think about that.
Yeah, this is a PS2 engine. I mean, if you've got a computer that's been made in like the last 4 years, you're basically set for a while. It's like World of Warcraft. If you notice, actually, hang on a second, I've actually got a box for that. I can read the requirements out for that.
The hard Gypsro's tail looks so young. It's like a giant plum.
I think it's more like a giant mace to smash you with. I know I have it here somewhere.
Or it's like someone cut the blood flow off his tail and it turned purple.
Okay, so, like, basically it came out about the same time that World of Warcraft did, to be honest. And, the specs for that are Windows XP, 7 or Vista, with the latest...
When did WoW come out?
Like 2004, something like that.
Oh, well, Frontier is 2007, I remember correctly.
Okay, then you'll be able to, like, okay, you should be able to run it with these specs anyway. Hang on, let me Okay, it's 2004 when it came out. It's 8 years old. So it's not quite that old. Like you probably have to run it. Windows XP is what you need. I think you need a 512 meg graphics card, and then like 2 gigs of RAM. You may not even need that much RAM. Yes. This thing does not want to die. I mean, this is actually taking a while.
It's
The hardcore Henshu Jip Throw.
So, Rukiros was in this.
The full Henshu monster are like
was only
hard still.
And that's still so
Yeah.
cool, so far.
Go, Beru. That would be scary.
Is there any more questions?
Right now, I think that pretty much covers it. We'll probably get some more in a little bit. We've had quite a few questions, and I don't think it's a great idea to answer questions the entire cast. As much fun with that as that would be.
Ask a personal question. Do it.
Ask a personal question. I can't see that turning out well.
I see that turning out very well. You and me are on a different world spectrum right there. You're like on Antarctica.
How am I on Antarctica? It feels like Antarctica outside. It's freezing, but...
But you live in Texas. It's supposed to be hot.
Not during the night, during the winter. It gets really cold. Like, I actually have to legitimately turn a heater on, which is weird.
It's raining here, so nice.
It's also raining in the swamp.
That's even better.
It rains in swamps. You know,
it keeps itching.
It rains in swamps. It's raining where Kino lives. Thus, logically, it is Kino lives in a swamp.
Well, you can fight dragons in a swamp as well.
Yep. You fight my people here.
Oh, man. I am really looking forward to the new maps for Frontier, the 3 new areas. That's going to be really cool.
Crap is yawning like this. It's so cool.
Oh, man. Yes, I'm tired. I'm sorry if I had to drive huge amounts of distances to go to school today, and then model Minecraft characters and put them in games.
We appear to have lost this gypsy.
Yeah, that's...
Bob! I think we lost Bob. Bob.
You named
What is
it
this
Bob?
gypsy's name? Bob?
Because of his tail. Get it? Like, things bob up and down in the water and it looks like a floating device.
I'm not quite sure I see your reasoning there, but I'll agree. Okay.
No, Bob.
Because that totally makes sense.
You to have found her.
It's here. I found Bob. Bye, Bob. I'm sorry, you gotta put you down.
Oh god, it's horrible. It's like you're saying goodbye to a coworker who's got rabies, and instead of curing them, you're just gonna kill them like
Well,
you would.
technically, this Diptros could have rabies because there's like poison stains on his mouth. It looks like he's foaming a little.
Yeah, but it's not white foam. It's Gypsyros. Purple poison foam.
Baby.
He's a turkey, like, he's a chicken. Oh no, turkey chicken.
He's pretty much a chicken.
He's our late Thanksgiving chicken.
Except you don't eat chicken for Thanksgiving, you eat turkey.
I do. I don't eat turkey.
I like turkey. I think I had sausage. I had like deer sausage for Thanksgiving, so I have no room to talk. You've never had deer sausage? Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh man, my uncle hunts the deers himself, and he makes his own deer sausage.
You said sausage?
Not that kind of sausage. Like, he takes the actual regular meat, like the leg meat, and he grinds it up and makes sausage out of it.
You said sausage?
God, Kino. Everything is dirty with you.
You pudding.
No?
Kino's too dirty, minder.
No?
Oh god, Crazy Spike wants me to tell you how they make sausage casings.
They use pork and
Yes. Well, nowadays they use plastic, which is how most people get it. Like it's
Edible plastic?
It's a very thin edible plastic. They used to use pig intestines though, and they'd fill the pig intestine with meat, and then they'd twist it up into little links, and they cook it, and that was your sausage.
Oh, well then. That makes it sound utterly gross.
It was
I'm
still
just gonna
delicious.
continue
I assume
eating my
it's
salad.
probably still delicious. You know, through my many hours spent reading chapters of books and manga about food, I've learned that knowing how something is made does not make it any less delicious. Except for ketchup. Ketchup was made far less delicious when I watched how it was made.
How's ketchup made?
Oh, the same way you'd expect. They take tomatoes and they grind it, and they slice them up and grind them up into a paste, and that's basically and they add some seasonings. But the thing is, they don't really wash the tomatoes first. And so there's like aphids and other bugs that get mixed in with with the tomatoes. And they end up in your ketchup bottle. Yeah, that's why I don't eat ketchup anymore.
Let's just continue.
Oh yes, so actually, yeah, that's
halfway mark to go on break anyway.
Yep, that's the halfway point, guys. Hope you enjoyed the first half of the podcast, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in part 2, which will be coming up in a minute. For those of you watching the stream, for those of you watching on YouTube, the podcast will either be up at the moment or it'll be up very soon. So see you guys then.